ago when he got the truck. This was the mileage on it. That's his picture there. And now we're here. Awesome. 39 miles. 10,000 miles, Kevin Sloan. How's it feel?
Feels good. It's a very fulfilling job driving this truck because you are planning and executing your plan, and you're making deliveries, you're doing important work, keeping the country moving and bringing stuff that people need. So you get a good sense of accomplishment, and you take pride in your work. 10,000 miles, I've only had the truck for what?
3 weeks?
3 weeks of driving anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the date on this picture? Does it tell you that somewhere here? How do you work this part?
Yeah, that's your phone. That's an Android. But you shouldn't be playing with your phone anyway. I can look it up later. Yeah, I don't know where you're... What? Oh, I don't know.
Did you touch my phone?
I just touched your Android. Sorry about that. That's because there was a bump in the road. Anyway, listen. 10,000 miles.
The first 10,000.
Yeah.
Been to a lot of places. Crossed the Mississippi 4 times. And been to Oklahoma a few times. And Texas.
Well, you started in California.
Started in California, went to Oklahoma, then went to Colorado, and then New Mexico, and back to Arizona. And then you and I headed out. We got to Texas. We got out to Oklahoma. We got into Missouri, all the way to Chicago. Then down in Indiana, Ohio.
Yeah, back and forth a few times there.
Yeah. And then and now down this way we come down by Atlanta, down into Florida, through Alabama, into Mississippi. Now we're going to Arkansas.
Oh, we're in Arkansas already.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're almost on our 70-hour clock again, which means we'll get a 34-hour reset.
Yeah, somewhere after today.
That's going to happen in less than 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So you've been doing some hard driving, and I'd love to ask you how many miles and all that right now for the week, but I don't think you've calculated that yet.
No.
We had a few long days, and then we had a few very messed up days, like when we sat on a closed road for 3 hours after that terrible thunderstorm. So that certainly cut into our mileage. But we've worked a lot of hours. Well, you've worked a lot of hours.
You've been working too. This
But not
YouTube
driving.
stuff.
Not driving. So, anyway, it's pretty exciting. So, I won't congratulate you yet. Because you do have
36 miles to go.
36 miles to go. But it's about to happen. And you all get to be with us here on the Joy of Trucking for this momentous occasion in 36 miles. There we go. I navigated his Android, and we found that that picture was taken April 9th.
That's basically 4 weeks ago.
Well, but you had 6 days of home time when we had to store the RV and get the truck ready for actually heading out onto OTR.
Yeah, but home time, if you include home time in your total time, that's basically a month we've had the truck.
Three weeks of driving.
3 weeks of that are driving. So in a year, we could easily do 120,000 miles. And then some.
So, what? We can do what? I'm sorry.
We could, if we did 10,000 miles in a month, we could do 120,000 miles in a year, right? That's mathematics.
And that's, well, you took a week off in that 1 month, so that's actually, you're not going to take a week off every month.
Yeah, if we do less downtime, less home time over the next few months, we'll have a lot more than 120,000 miles at the end of the year.
Right. Wow, well, very exciting.
Yep.
Are you doing any calculations in your head?
No,
I know sometimes you do that and I can't tell.
I'm steering.
Oh, now he's steering and looking at the road.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll have to do your own calculations until we do some calculations. We had a question today about, you know, whether the Werner averages that they put on their job posts, whether those are actually, you know, the real averages that things work out to. And, you know, we've only been on the road, as we just said, 3 weeks of driving. I've been with Kevin 2 weeks of that. We had 1 week of home time so we could prepare by storing the RV and getting the truck ready. But so far, we have, or Kevin has made more than the $1,000 minimum that they have guaranteed him per week for the first 12 weeks. And so, yeah, so far we're good. We're happy with the remuneration. Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet?